figuring out any way to get people in. But oh my God, they're so cute. Come here, come here. Oh my goodness, you guys start the video so nice. People are like, what's going on? What is going on? What is going on? Oh my goodness. I know. Oh my God, you guys are so cute. Okay. Hey guys, Kris Rotonda here with Rehabilitating Charities. I'm super excited to be in Orlando, the home of Mickey Mouse, to be talking about LoveyLoaves. Oh my God, Sherry, this is awesome. You guys, I started this video. Oh my God, people are already commenting. Michelle from Totally Dog Rescue. Oh, I have to do like a proper introduction. Proper.
Sorry.
It's gotta be proper. Guys, Kris here with Rehabilitating Charities. LoveyLoaves in Orlando. So immediately when you start this, guys, go to LoveyLoaves on Facebook, like them on Facebook, follow them on Instagram. We have a lot to do today. I'm actually gonna be trained how to let one of these dogs go to the bathroom.
Yes. It's called expression.
Expression? That's not where I call it, where I'm from. But guys, thank you again, Michelle from Totally Dog Rescue, for already jumping on here. Guys, please share on all these pages. Thank you, Erica. Thank you guys for being on here so soon. Keep sharing it, guys, because this is going to get really, really fun. But before we start, we're going to introduce the woman behind LoveyLoaves. Sherry Wells, say hello.
Hey!
Oh my goodness. How you guys doing? So, tell us a little bit about LoveyLoaves.
Gosh, well, we are a special needs dog rescue, and we do blind, deaf, carded dogs, amputees, anything that's medically complex.
Oh my goodness. Kathy from Saving Sage Animal Rescue, thank you for joining here. Hold on, wait, she goes, go like this. There's a lot of light here. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Better. Okay, so let's start that over. Sherry, tell us a little bit one more time.
We rescue and rehabilitate and rehome specially able dogs, blind, deaf, carded dogs, amputees, anything that's medically complex.
And what is your nickname around town?
I'm known in the state of Florida as the Cart Lady.
Oh, sorry, around town, around the state.
The
Cart
state.
Lady. This is the Cart Lady, guys. How exciting is this? I want you guys, if you guys are just getting in here, I want to show the ground real quick. Oh, here's one.
That's Sassy.
Sassy. Tell us a little about Sassy.
Sassy was our third rescue.
Oh my goodness.
She's been with us for a long time. She came to us with deformed legs.
Oh my God.
And she,
So cute.
we tried to save her legs. We tried for about 6 months, and
Yeah.
they were like a pretzel.
Yeah.
If you can think of a pretzel underneath her. So we ended up amputating, and she's been happy and healthy ever since.
Oh my goodness. Now, next up, who we got here?
This is
Oh
Luna.
my God, he knows the cameras.
It's okay, Luna. You're all right. You're okay. Yeah, you're okay.
Oh my God, you're so cute. You're so cute. Hi, Ward Wells from LoveyLoaves Rescue. Just joined the feed.
Hello from the living room.
I like that.
No money.
Tell us a little bit more about this dog here.
So Luna came to us as an owner surrender.
Yep.
And I completely fell in love with her. So she is staying with the sanctuary.
I think I used to have that underwear. Hey.
So Luna,
So cute.
Luna has these panties on.
Yep.
She has IVDD, which is why she's in the cart.
Okay.
Stop.
Oh my God, so cute. So cute.
Stop. They're all talking. They're all saying hello. and welcome.
Everybody that's on this feed understands. Trust me.
But Luna is a Bladder Express, which we'll go into more later.
Okay.
But she is in these panties not because she pees, but because she is very bony back here.
Right.
And she has it's all of her muscles wasted away.
Wow.
So she doesn't have any muscle there to cover over those hip bones right there. And when she's not in her cart and she's running around, I do not want her to bust that open.
Yeah.
So this is mainly here just for the padding.
Wow.
To help her, just to protect her.
Guys, if you're just joining the feed, I'm at LoveyLoaves in Orlando. I am meeting the Cart Lady. Oh my goodness! Now, who's this animal right here that is licking me like crazy? Not yours, I'm sorry. Right here.
Okay, so that is Gizmo.
Gizmo?
And Gizmo's,
Okay, I'm
Gizmo's
sorry.
very sweet. Gizmo is a piebald double dapple dachshund.
Wow.
And that's a whole breeding issue
Right.
that, you know, needs some light to it. But what happens is he has some diminished eyesight.
Right.
Because you don't want to breed dapple and dapple.
Yeah.
And then you get dogs that have disabilities. They're either blind or they're deaf or they're both.
Right.
So we're lucky he can see and he can hear,
Right.
but his vision is very diminished. If you look at his eyes, they look like fireworks.
Yeah. I want to shout out the cart lady, I'm sorry. Carrie Turner from Phoenix Rising Rescue. I was just there last night up in Pensacola. And I will announce that I did beat her in the competition of the peanut butter challenge. So I just want to make everyone know that I did win that. But I'm here in Orlando today, guys. LoveyLoaves in Orlando, the cart lady. Now, for the people that are coming in now, again, I'm just going to ask you this a few times because people I think it's just it's amazing what you do. It's amazing the kind of animals you take in here. So again, what kind of animals do you take in here?
Special needs.
I mean,
special needs dogs.
My goodness. So when I came to the door, guys, like, they were all so excited when I came in here. They show love. They're so expressive. Like, they're still like happy. There's nothing. Oh, I want to talk about Noelle too. But guys, I walk in this house and like it's like nothing's different. They come to you. They love on you. They lick you. They don't know any better. Like they don't know like something's wrong. Like this is just like it's just an inspiration to have a dog as it is. Because like I said, you can go to 7-Eleven for 5 minutes, or you can go like to away for 5 days. Your dogs are like always like coming at you and giving you hugs. But like this is like they come with inspiration almost. Like they're in a cart. Like I think it's just one of the coolest things. If you're watching this, guys, LoveyLoaves on Facebook, LoveyLoaves on Instagram, follow and like. So tell me about the one in your arms.
So this is Noelle, and she is about 18 months old.
Yeah.
She's 3 pounds,
Wow.
and she's a little bipod. We got her the day before Christmas Eve,
Yep.
and when she was about 2 weeks old.
Right.
And so we just we bottle fed her, and she.
Look at that.
And
Still
she-
so happy.
Yep, she's happy. See, I don't know that there's anything different about me.
Right.
And she has a little cart, and she runs and she plays in her cart and out of her cart. So we do everything that normal dogs do.
Yeah.
We we have a regular routine. Winnie. And we do, we eat, we go outside and we play, and we have TV time. And
People are already asking about Noelle.
About
Is she-
Noelle.
is she-
Noelle is not an option, y'all. Okay.
I was gonna say, Carrie Turner from Phoenix Rising Rescue just said she's like, I need Noelle. She shares the same name as her daughter. But like I said last night, I was in Pensacola, and another really amazing Phoenix Rising Rescue, very clean, very nice, like this place here. So everybody that's on this feed from rescue directors, thank you for joining. It's very important that we all support each other. I've been excited to come here just because like I even FaceTiming Stephanie when I got here, my girlfriend, I was just like, we both wanted to see this in person. Like, she wanted to be here, but we got a few kids.
Yeah.
But few kids. But it's amazing to be here right now. There's 40 people on my feed watching right now. I want to really go into also there's another dog in a pack and play.
I think she's out.
Is she out? Okay.
Yeah. Where's she at?
Guys, so I came in here and I thought Sherry had like 5 kids. She's got like a bunch of pack and plays all over the place. It's amazing. Now tell us about Noelle. About what's her name? Sorry, I missed that name.
Here, can you take her for me? Could you do that? Oh.
Oh my gosh, she's so fast. Ward, watch out.
She's going back around that way.
Come here, Ellie. Ellie.
Oh my goodness. Look at the speed on this dog. Hey baby. Hey baby. You hopping around? You hopping around? Come here. Come on. Come on. Whoop, 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 whoop. Oh my goodness, so cute. So cute. Oh my god. So tell us a little bit about her.
So this
my
is
goodness.
Ellie, and she's about 10 weeks old. Come here. Come here. She's about 10 weeks old. She is paralyzed, and we're not exactly sure what happened to her or why, but
So she's paralyzed. Her back legs have no.
correct in her back legs. She does not have any control of her bladder or her bowels, which is why she's in a diaper. Stop.
Oh, Sherry, they are fine. Don't worry.
And so she actually she will get a cart when she's about between 5 and 6 months old.
Yep.
And then she will be for adoption.
Yep. Nice. I like that.
And she is full-blooded Shih Tzu. She did come from a breeder.
Okay.
So, and as you can tell, she's a beautiful coat.
Yeah.
And she's just a big fluff ball.
Yep.
But I'm a lover.
So, thank you, Tasley, for joining the feed from Helping Hounds Rescue up there in North Florida. I'm here at LoveyLoaves here in Orlando, guys, and just super excited. I mean, this whole like atmosphere is just inspirational. That's what it is. It's like you have all these dogs, all these issues, but they're all happy. Like everybody's happy in this house, even Charlotte.
Yeah.
My goodness. My goodness. So how long until she's up for adoption?
So let's see. She's probably another 2.5 months.
2.5 months. Okay.
Yeah. Yep.
Now, what is the process here at LoveyLoaves to come adopt a dog?
To adopt, we need a adoption application.
Right.
We need we always do a telephone interview.
Okay.
We do a home visit.
Nice.
We do usually a meet and greet with
Yep.
any other dogs
Yep.
in the house, if we need to, or with the children, those types of things.
Yep.
And then if
Goes well.
if we can check all the boxes.
Yep.
And we try, we really try to place the dog in the best possible environment
Yep.
because we want this to be their forever home.
Yep. Yep.
So we don't. Let's say you might get 3 adoption applications and none of them are quite right. But there's not really a glaring reason why you wouldn't adopt to them, but it's just not right.
Yep.
It still gets declined.
Yep.
Because
Yep.
we want it to be the right.
Right. I want to thank also Flo Vargas from Noah's Rescue for joining, Raza from Rescue Me in the Redlands of Miami for joining in. Thank you guys so much. You guys know you all have a special, unique niche to you. When I come down to you, I'm always highlighting it. LoveyLoaves here. I mean, she takes in all kind of handicapped dogs, any kind of issue, special needs. I mean, this is what she specializes in, guys. We got dogs with carts here. Who's this again?
That's Luna.
I'm gonna get their names eventually. I'm gonna get it. Luna, right here. Oh my God, so cute. Mm-hmm. But we have Noelle. Is it okay if I put Miss Charlotte on camera?
Of course. Of course.
Say hi, Charlotte. How you doing?
Hi, good.
There you go. Who else we got? We have anybody? We have all these pack and plays here too. I'm like, she must have a few kids here.
Nope.
That,
so
no?
that's Sassy's pack and play. So that's just, she doesn't.
Which one?
That one.
I'm sorry.
So she doesn't sleep in it,
Okay.
but that's where she rests because she only has 2 legs.
Okay.
So that's where she takes her breaks.
Right.
And then this one here is Ellie's. Lots of puppy toys.
Yep.
And this is Noelle's.
Very nice. And then like when I walked in here, guys, look at all the carts. We have carts hung all over. Oh my God, it's so cute. I think that is awesome. I do. I think it is so cool. Unbelievable what you guys are doing here. But is now this dog not up for adoption?
Not yet.
Not yet.
She
Okay.
will be. She will be. So this is Savannah, and Savannah has quite the story. She was shot in the spine in October, and so we we did spine surgery. We removed the bullet, and we've done a lot of therapy on her.
Right.
But she's just a little bit lazy, and I don't think she really wants to walk. So she's going to get a cart, and we were actually going to spay her 2 weeks ago, and then we had a little surprise with her heat cycle. So we will be spaying her after that, and then she'll be for adoption.
Perfect. Now, I didn't really say much about it in the beginning. What is the website they can go to find more information about your rescue?
It's LoveyLoaves.org.
You're supposed to be on that word. He's on it.
All right, he's working on it.
Everybody meet Ward Wells. This is Sherry's husband. Tell us a little bit about Lovey. Oh, I'm pointing it at me. I'm not the husband. I'm pointing it at you. Sorry. Stephanie's like, what is he doing? But tell us a little about LoveyLoaves.
Well, I think Sherry said it all. LoveyLoaves is just a special needs dog rescue. We're just trying to share the love of special needs dogs. They're no different than quote unquote normal dogs, and they just got so much love to give. So try and rehome as many as we can and spread the love.
Absolutely. Thank you so much, Ward.
Yeah.
Okay. Sherry, can I sit with you for a second? Can we sit down and talk?
Where would you like to sit?
Let's take. Can I have
You
Noelle?
guys can have this couch.
Have that couch? Perfect. I want the community to kind of talk, and we can talk to them. Okay. All right. Now, this is like the porch.
Share the love.
Yeah, there we go. Like the conversation. So why start LoveyLoaves?
We had a dog that was a senior. He had a cruciate ligament problem, And it, after several surgeries, it ended up, we ended up amputating his leg.
Right.
And I think it just opened our eyes. I think that, you know, when things like that, when things get really tough, people don't always have the means. We were very fortunate that we had the savings. You know, we spent thousands of dollars and still couldn't save his leg.
Right.
But, you know, it really opened our eyes that, they are always the first to be euthanized, the first to be surrendered.
Yep.
And, you know, when something goes wrong, people can't afford it, or they don't know how to take care of it, or they don't want to take care of it. They're not in it for the long haul.
Yeah.
And so, you know, the reality is that what we went through with Smudge, what we learned from that experience is that they are so resilient and that they have so much to teach us.
Yeah.
That they are, it's hard to put it into words. I think the best way that I can explain it is that if you foster or you own a special needs dog, you get something more out of that relationship with that dog. It is a different type of relationship that you have. So, for instance, Ollie here is my baby.
Yeah.
He has been with, you know, he started the whole dachshund revolution for me. And I love him dearly, you know, but he's healthy.
Yep.
And so he does not require as much from me as Gizmo does.
Yep.
And so I have a different type of love for Gizmo.
Yep.
And parents, it's the only thing that I can really, I guess, assimilate this with is parenting. If you have more than one child, you love all your children, okay, the same amount of love, but you love them for different reasons because they're different.
Yep.
Okay, each child is different, and so it's kind of like that. But yes,
Are
I'm
you
needing.
trying to explain how you have a favorite? Is that what you're just trying to explain?
No, I don't have favorites.
Was that a nice version of that?
No.
I'm going to use that on my own kids.
But you know, the reality is that I get more probably from doing what I do for these guys than from owning my own personal dog.
Gotcha.
Because he's healthy. And it is, it's an amazing transition that you go through and when you own a special needs dog. And I think that's why we have so many fosters that then adopt, because it takes you by surprise.
Yep.
It's, you know, when you are doing everything for that dog, you know, that dog can't potty on its own, that dog can't get to the food dish on its own, that dog, you know, all those types of things. Okay, that's a different type of, it's a different type of reality, right?
Yep. How many special needs animals have you had in this house at one time?
12, maybe.
So
12.
12 special needs animals, plus, I heard you're one of the most popular homeschool teachers in the area.
Well, I don't know about that, but I do homeschool.
You homeschool. You at the most, you've had 12 special needs. I mean, do you sleep?
Nope.
Nope.
The husband answers that one.
Nope. I was up until 4:00 this morning. So there I am.
That's what drives my mission here, because like everybody I meet has a different story. Like you've met Ralph from the Senior Dog Rescue. He's got all these seniors. I've met a lot of rescuers that take in the cases that nobody wants to take in, whether it's the big aggressive dog, whether it's you know, they take in the special ones. Like you take in the real special ones. When it comes to like, we had a conversation before we went live here, and I want you to kind of express on it. You know, some dog owners they love their dogs, but this stuff they can't handle. This is the kind of
It's
stuff
not for everybody.
It's not for everybody. And it has it doesn't say anything about that dog owner, but it's just, it's tough. It's a tough world. Like I have a special needs daughter. That's tough. Like it is tough. So I can't imagine having an animal, because we treat them like our kids.
Right.
Like, you know what I mean? So it's the same kind of concept. But you know, like you can handle all this. I mean, you got some strength in there. Like I always tell people, I can bench press a lot, but I guarantee Sherry Wells can kick my butt. Like, I mean, you have a different strength. Like you have a different strength to you that some people don't want to deal with, and they call you.
Right.
They say, Sherry, I can't do this.
But this is my joy. right?
Yep.
So this is,
It comes with strength, though.
okay.
Don't say it doesn't.
But okay, I mean, I'm just saying.
We're not going to argue right here.
Right. I'm just saying. I'm just saying that I do it because I love to do it,
Yep.
and I've been called to do it. So it's it's not hard for me. It's just second nature. I just do it.
Right.
So, when I had an owner come to me a couple weeks ago and said, oh my gosh, I don't know, or all these dogs, and you're helping all these people, and you have how do you do it? I can't even do it with one.
Yep.
So
I don't know how you do it. Amy Raines is also on the feed. I don't know if you watched one of the feeds with her. She is a greyhound fanatic.
Oh, nice. Okay.
I said I just lost to a horse in a race from Tasley's place in Helping Hounds up in North Florida. I just lost by like that much. I said I want to go after a greyhound now. Don't know what I'm getting myself into. I know they're faster, but I was just like, I'm gonna come to her place and down there, and I'm gonna race a greyhound. So thank you, Amy, for joining. I'm at LoveyLoaves here in Orlando. Super excited to meet the cart lady. I'm gonna get that name, you're gonna have that name forever. But to meet the cart lady and meet all of her amazing animals and see Noelle.
Swap.
Out.
Well, I can hold them both.
Okay.
Look at this is Noelle, guys. For the ones that are
Oh, except that she's gonna flop. Where are you
where are
going?
you going?
Okay,
She's
she's good.
She just have her front legs, guys, and
She's good.
this dog, I forget the name.
Ellie.
Ellie is paralyzed with her back
going?
legs. She has no mobility in the back legs, so I mean, it's just
Okay.
there's
You
so
want
much.
belly rub?
There's so much in this house with the little dogs that not you don't have 1,000 dogs, but it's there's so much to each one. That it's crazy. Your days must be so packed of just take the cart out. How do you? Okay, we're gonna talk about this because I know you're gonna make me do something.
Yeah.
How do they go to the bathroom?
am.
Oh my goodness, what is this? What is this?
They're sisters. This is their playtime.
Too close. That's way too affectionate. No, I'm just kidding. Too much.
See, we do this every night on Mama's lap while we watch TV.
MG.
Do you think
At least they're all friendly, right?
Yeah, they
Oh
are.
my goodness. So how do some of them go to the bathroom?
Most of them that are paralyzed in their hind legs, they are normally expressed 3 times a day. They don't have any ability to go to the bathroom on their own.
Okay, when you said that to me the first time, you said express them.
Mm-hmm.
I'm thinking this. Look at me. Expression, expression. Give an expression. What is
Okay.
express mean?
So, expressing a dog is their bladder or bowels is basically just squeezing them in the right place.
Wow.
Okay?
So tonight at 10 o'clock, I don't just feel like getting up. Can I look at Stephanie and be like, express me?
No.
I'm just asking, does it work for everybody?
Well, I guess if she's willing. I don't know about that, Stephanie.
Stephanie, if you're watching, express me, girl. But no. So it kind of goes. You just grab the right part and you just push.
Yes.
What is it?
I'm going to show you.
Oh my God. Now everybody that's watched has seen me do something from tug of war with a pit bull. I've raced a horse. I have dove in the water with swimmies on after other dogs that were going after tennis balls. Like we had a competition. They made me wear a tube and swimmies, and I had to dive in against the dogs. I've done a pie eating contest against a dog.
Oh my God.
This one gonna be a little different.
Okay, so
little-
here's the thing, okay?
Okay.
This is something, okay, it's not for everybody, right? But it scares people,
Yeah.
okay? Because they don't know what they don't know.
Mm-hmm.
But I am going to prove today
Oh my God.
by teaching you that anybody can do it, okay?
Does Charlotte know how to do this?
No, but she will.
She answers.
She
no.
will eventually.
Oh boy.
I mean, she could when she plays,
Mm-hmm.
she plays like she's going to express her animals.
I have a lot of animals in my room. I'm telling you, it's full.
Just express your gratitude for not having to do it. that's how you should do it. But so
Doing.
this is 3 times a day.
Yes.
For how many of the dogs do they all do it?
5. Wait, 5. No, 6.
You have to express 18 times a day.
Yeah. But it is quick
And easy.
and easy.
You
And
just said
clean.
you said you had to find the right spot. How do you just
People
know
are
it?
going to be grossly disappointed because it's so nothing.
Because you've made it
So
this
nothing.
huge thing. It's not a huge thing.
Are you telling me, Ward, the first time Sherry came to you and said, express all the dogs, you're like, absolutely, this is great. This is wonderful.
I love squeezing blood. It's the most fun I've ever had.
Guys, we're at LoveyLoaves in Orlando. You guys gotta like them on Facebook. Follow them on Instagram as well. Where's your wish list?
On Amazon.
On Amazon.
And on
That's
our
what we're
website. Who needs a date night when you can squeeze bladder?
Well, there you go. Honey, can you please go see that new Fast and the Furious movie? No, I don't want to squeeze bladders.
There you go.
Like, I actually love it. I think it's great. I am procrastinating like crazy.
No.
Because I'm like, what if I squeeze too much? I'm very strong. What if I
No.
squeeze too much?
No.
What if more?
gonna show you.
What if more comes out than we asked for?
No.
Thank goodness. So
It's all good.
Tell people how today we can help LoveyLoaves more, the community.
Oh gosh. Well, all the normal stuff, right? So, of course, donations. We've got a lot of dogs that are on the waiting list. So we need fosters.
Yep.
And that brings me to the other thing is we have no space, guys.
Yep.
So we are looking for property, Central Florida. Okay.
Right.
So if you know somebody that has some property sitting around, they want to donate, they want to sell it, whatever.
Yep.
We need some space because then I don't have to spend all this time on fosters.
Yep.
And I can just take them, and as you can see, we can just get them and they can just be here, and it's easier.
Do you have a lot of success around this area with fosters?
I have a handful of fosters.
Okay.
Okay. The fosters that I do have are very dedicated.
Yep.
And they are
Are the people you think worried? What's why they don't foster in terms of like, you know, the dogs with the carts and everything like that? Is that
Yep.
part of it?
You don't know what you don't know. And the other thing too is we operate differently than any other rescue. So I am in constant contact with our fosters. We provide everything. We take care of all medical. I provide you with food. I provide you with the crates, the toys, anything.
Yeah.
Anything that you need, I give you.
Yep.
And and I'm literally at your beck and call. And so I think people that have fostered for other rescues that don't operate like that are like, oh my gosh, why would I foster a special needs dog? That I can't afford it.
Yeah.
You know, I don't need you to pay for anything. I need you to love them and care for them and make sure that they are safe and happy and healthy until their forever home comes along.
Yep. Absolutely.
That's all I need.
Have you had anybody that was a foster that like probably what you never thought would actually adopt and actually adopted one of those?
Absolutely.
That's gotta be.
It happens all the time. I had that just happened to me yesterday. I have a dog, a blind dog that has been in foster for about 18 months.
Wow.
She's a senior dog. We had to remove her eyes.
Yep.
And she's a very, very sweet 12-year-old Shih Tzu.
Yep.
Foster has adopted 2 other times
Yep.
from me. And she kept saying, nope, can't keep her.
Mm-hmm.
So I put her up for adoption, and I call and I say, we need to do a meet and greet. And she's like, how much to adopt her?
Oh my goodness.
So, then that'll be the third special needs that
Nice.
she adopts from us.
So what is the adoption fee for adopting from LoveyLoaves?
It depends on the dog.
Okay.
It's either $125
Right.
or $250.
Okay. Perfect. Nah, wait. This dog is yours.
That's
right?
Winnie.
Oh
Yeah.
my goodness.
Yes.
Lover, just a lover.
Yes.
Like an absolute lover.
And he's a senior, and he came to us heartworm positive. So
Okay.
that's why we have him.
Oh, so cute. So, who is ready to go to the bathroom? I don't think I've ever asked that question on camera. Ever.
So I think we're going to try with Gizmo.
Which one is Gizmo? Is this a dog that I haven't seen before that's like gigantic that I have to like sit on?
No, Gizmo.
Okay. I was waiting for you to bring out some surprise dog.
No,
Like, she's like, oh,
no surprise dog.
Exactly.
And when we do it, I'm going to also show you how to take him out of his cart.
Oh, I want to see
And
that actually.
So I can
Okay.
show you that, and
Okay.
I can show you how to take them in and out of their carts.
Perfect.
And actually, what I'm going to do, let's see. I don't have another boy, but I'm going to show you how I express a different dog, just so that I can give you some tips and tell you what to look for. Even though it'll be a little bit different because I don't have a boy, because he's my only boy. But that's okay.
Let's do this.
All right,
Guys, it's,
so-
right. It's time to go potty.
All right, so first thing, I'm gonna put Noelle away.
Evelyn Brewer said she needs to learn how to do this.
Oh yes, Miss Evelyn.
Now, who's Miss Evelyn?
She's
She is a very good friend of ours. Hey.
Everybody, I'm drawing attention back to Sherry. She's going to teach us how to express aka go bring a dog to the potty.
Okay, so this here is my, I'm just going to move these because they'll get into that.
Carrie Turner from Phoenix Rising Rescue says this is going to be very entertaining.
Okay, listen.
I hope you can share this on your Facebook page, Miss
Okay.
Carrie.
This one, can you come stand
Yes,
over here?
of course I can. Oh, I'm sorry.
That way you'll be able to see.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Okay, so this, can you see?
Yes, I can.
Okay, stop. Okay? I know, the barking doesn't bother anybody but me, right?
That is okay.
Okay, so this is my changing station.
Okay.
And because they're all small, I have a really bad back. Okay, and they could be expressed outside.
Right.
But that would kill me. Okay, to do that 3 times a day for everybody. So it's so much easier up here. So I have all my supplies here. So I use tissues, we have eye wipes, we have baby wipes, we have some wonderful Scouts Honor. If you haven't used Scouts Honor, please use Scouts Honor because they are amazing. This is an odor eliminator that I use to clean up with. I also have our probiotic deodorizer. This is awesome because you can spray it on the dogs.
Nice.
Okay,
Nice.
and it takes away all of their smell. Everything else is here. We have, I have different size panties, smaller panties, bigger panties, Ellie's panties.
Oh my goodness.
Gizmo's pads for inside his panties. Okay.
A little bit of a different rescue I'm visiting today. Oh my goodness. Like,
Okay.
everybody that's watching, before we even start this, everybody just hit the word share on your page. Just share this, because this is going to be entertaining. Now, can you run through the drawers one more time? Because I was slow to respond to that. Go ahead. Go through the drawers one more time.
So, small panties, these are Luna's. These are bigger panties. See, they're bigger. Bigger panties for Savannah Banana. This is Ellie's drawer. This is her very small diapers with her onesies. Okay.
So it's very common for rescues to have all these kind of panties, right?
For special needs rescues.
Oh my goodness.
These are incontinence pads. We
Okay.
cut these and put them inside of Gizmo's belly band.
Very cool.
Okay, which you will see when you
Yep.
work on. And then down here we have all of our potty pads. So we have different potty pads, and then there's sheets and for the pack and play and towels in case I need that.
Perfect.
Okay. So, and then just various things.
One more shout out. I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
Brandy is from A-Hope. That's in North Florida. That's
okay. Yeah, I saw that yesterday.
Milton, yes. Milton.
Yes.
Brandy, I'm at LoveyLoaves. This is in Orlando. She has a rescue just based on special needs animals. You will see a lot of stuff like the carts, all the wheelchairs. We got wheelchairs. We have one dog that is in her arm that is paralyzed. She has no movement in her legs. But she is obviously very, very adorable. So cute though. But there are so many just special cases here, and I think it's amazing what you do, Sherry. You are an absolute inspiration. You are very selfless with what you're doing. But she is going to teach me, Brandy, if you're watching, how to express a dog. And if you don't know what that means, I'm sure you do because you're smart. It's to teach me how to go to the bathroom. I taught my 4-year-old now, but she was like 2 at the time to go to the bathroom, how to go potty. This is a little different. This is a little different. So we're gonna see this. It's gonna be pretty cool. They're gonna teach me how to do it.
So
I'm gonna do it.
teach you, but we're gonna teach you last. Okay.
Perfect.
So we have our schedule. We express first thing in the morning. Okay. As soon as we get up.
Oh my
Okay.
goodness.
Everybody comes downstairs and we express.
Oh my
People
God.
go in babies go in their carts, and then we have breakfast, and then we do another express, usually between 2 and 3.
Can I ask you a question?
Okay. Yeah.
She's the one that owns A-Hope. She's asking me.
I can't see that.
You can't see that.
I don't have my glasses on, so you have to read it to me.
Okay, so we have Brandy says, does she want a blind dog? You met yesterday at the shelter. She goes,
Well, if we can find Foster.
oh my goodness. Okay.
We can talk. Tell her to email me.
Yeah, Brandy, please email her. She's the director of LoveyLoaves Rescue in Orlando. Can you tell what email to use?
Yes, Sherry, CHERI at loveyloaves.org.
Perfect. Thank you so much for saying that. Okay, now we can get to it. You can do it. I'm not interrupting anymore.
So what I'm going to do, so first of all, I'm going to say I express all of our dogs in the same manner, okay? But every dog is a little bit different, okay? So I'm just going to talk you through it.
Okay.
All right, so what we do is we just put and this little girl's got a lot of hair, okay? So, and she's wiggly.
Disclaimer, there's going to be pee and poop.
There'll be pee and poop, okay, y'all? So if you have a weak stomach, look away,
And
okay?
if you're going to have to look away, make somebody else watch. Share it.
All right, so as you can see, we have a dirty diaper, okay? And so I'm just gonna take a tissue. We have, for this little girl, she has so much hair, but you see she's relatively clean, right? Okay, so I am just gonna go up under her belly, under here, and it's kind of like a grape. There you go, see? There she goes. And she had her little pee-pee.
So guys, this dog also is paralyzed. She, her back legs have no mobility at all. So, yeah. So this is another special needs. Oh my goodness.
And we're done.
So 6 dogs.
So you see that took me how many seconds?
Couple, but you do this with 6 dogs 3 times a day.
Yeah. Okay, then, because I don't want her to get like urine burns or anything, which is why we wipe her with a baby wipe. And then I spray this wonderful probiotic stuff on her because it takes away any smell that there is.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Then I fold this so she's not sitting her in pee-pee. And she says, I feel good. Say, I feel good now. Say, yep. All right. Diapers. So, the diaper goes on backwards, y'all. Okay. Here's the fold. About an inch above the fold, you cut a hole. Okay? See the hole?
Oh, yes, I do. Go ahead.
See it?
Yep.
Okay. You open it up, otherwise you won't get it on said puppy. You just put her tail through. And she says, yes, Mom, I'll sit still for you for a minute.
This is why I love highlighting these rescues, guys.
All right.
I mean, this is like, nobody knows the cart lady exists, at
There's
least
the
outside
baby.
of her own house and some of her community.
See, and I'm all clean.
This is awesome.
And you see I have no pee or poop on my hands. I'm totally clean. There's one.
Oh my goodness. Line them up!
Oh,
All right.
So let me explain how the cart comes off the dog actually
Next,
too.
baby, I'm going to show you. Right up here.
Okay.
All right. So, these are Eddie's Wheels carts, and they're amazing because they're so, first of all, they're light.
Carrie, that is not my underwear on this dog.
I think you would look great in orange.
Good orange?
Okay. And they're so easy to get in and out of. Okay. So you unhook the chest strap.
Let me see that.
See that?
Yep.
Okay.
There you go.
Just unhook it. You pull the pins
Okay.
and you flip this out,
That's it?
and she comes right out.
Nice.
Okay.
So can she put some pressure on those
She
back legs?
can. She's a little wobbly. Yeah.
Hey, baby.
So.
I'll put that away.
Thank you, honey. All right, so with little Luna, we talked about her a little bit, about her and these panties,
Yep.
okay? But she is not in panties, she's not like Ellie,
Yeah.
okay? Ellie, because she's a puppy, we don't know whether she'll have control like Luna in terms of not leaking,
Yeah.
okay? Because she's so young, we don't know that.
Yeah.
But she's happy. But Luna, her big problem is see how thin she is through here?
Yeah.
And see, these are just her hip bones. She's
Yep.
so thin because she's lost all this muscle mass, you know, on her legs. So when she scoots, we do have drag bags, okay? And I can show you those, but during the day, like if you're in the car, in and out of a cart, we don't always use those.
Yeah.
Our guys usually, a drag bag is usually used for, to keep them safe, like on carpeting, so they don't get rug burns.
Yep.
But because we have tile, they don't get all marked up or injured.
Yeah.
So we don't use them as often. I do use them, but not as often. So these are just on for safety reasons.
Yep, absolutely.
Okay, so I'm just gonna get rid of some of our dirty stuff here. So I try, because supplies are not cheap, y'all.
Nope.
So we try to use I try to express as many as I can on one pee pad.
Yep.
Which, yeah, it stinks. So I'm sorry about that.
It's okay.
But
That is okay.
all right. So same thing. So with her, she doesn't have as much hair. So I can show you a little bit more. Hey, Noelle, what are you doing?
Oh my God, look at her jump. That is awesome.
She's gonna jump out of her
That is awesome.
So with Luna, you can see a little bit more closer where I'm pushing.
Yeah.
Okay. So her bladder, and when you're talking about bladders, you're think of a water balloon.
Okay.
Okay. A water balloon, if it's full and you know how like it's slippery, you get a hold of it and it moves all over the place, so you can't grab a hold of it,
Yeah.
right? And so that's what the bladder is like. So that's the trick in learning to find where the bladder is and when
I'll be honest.
when is it empty.
When I'm doing that, I'm not going to be thinking of anything. I'm going to be looking away.
No, you're not. I'm telling you, I gotcha. Okay? All right. So Miss Luna's bladder is right there. And usually, she likes to kick. So, there we go.
Oh my God.
So, Luna.
I'm just in shock over how many times you have to do this a day and how many animals you have that you do. I mean, it's unbelievable. Like, what you're doing is unbelievable.
I'm telling you, it's really not a big deal. Okay? It's a big deal because you don't know it because you don't know what you don't know.
I don't
right?
know. You're right.
But it's really not a big deal. Okay? So, so when you are expressing the bowels, so the bowels work a little bit different than the bladder. The bladder will, for the most part, the bladder will completely fill up.
Yeah.
Okay, before it leaks.
Yep.
Okay, the bowels don't do that. If you gotta poop, you gotta poop.
Yep.
Okay, and so you only have so much intestine and colon for that to travel down. So they will. If you gotta go, sometimes it'll go. But I express their bowels because it really reduces the amount of accidents. We have very few accidents.
Yep.
I mean, of course, you know, if we have an accident, it's no big deal. But you know, when you express the bowels, it's like a 10 and a 2 o'clock. Okay, so if you're looking 10 and 2, and you're gonna push right here. And you see it kind of pulses a little bit. Okay, that's how you know you're in the right spot. And if there's anything there, it's going to come out.
Guys, she's also the administrator for Sherry's homeschooling of Orlando. Just kidding. She's also a homeschooler. She homeschools. Unbelievable.
So, I clean her up really well because she has some issues. But we want to make sure that she does not get a UTI.
Yep.
So the big thing with expression and why it is so important is because they cannot empty, they can't go.
Yep.
Okay. So what happens is the bladder fills up and it stays full. Okay. And then what will happen is the bladder will only leak enough because the kidneys say we need more room, right? We need more room. So, and then that breeds bacteria. Right, and it will just sit there and get really nasty. So the important thing is that you know, first of all, you don't want them to be in pain, and it's never any fun when you gotta pee and you can't go. And second of all, then once you get it all out of there, then you have less likely you're not going to pee all over. Okay, and that's one of the number one reasons for owner surrenders is they say the dog is peeing all over. I can't be cleaning this up all the time. This is crazy. Right? Okay, but you've been here how long? Okay, and you haven't seen anybody pee.
Actually,
right?
no. That's I'm actually pretty surprised by that.
Okay.
Do they have accidents in the house? Or much?
If I don't get, it depends.
Right.
If I don't get to them, one of the big things is if they get a UTI, they will tend to start leaking. Okay, so that's one of the number one indicators. And I currently have 2 that are in heat, so they tend to leak a little more when they're in heat. Okay. So.
You have to do me a favor. So hi Gina. Gina, we are at LoveyLoaves in Orlando. She's one of the directors of Saving Sage Animal Rescue in South Florida, and we have a friend of ours, a mutual friend of ours, on the feed right now, and you know who that is. Ralph from Senior Dog Rescue.
Hey, Ralph.
I made it to Chevy's place. The cart lady and the bald man are in the same place at the same time. Ralph, check it out. Look at these cards. How awesome is this, Gina? Check this out. Look at the cards. Look at the cards. What else we got?
If
Oh my God,
Gina,
I love.
we know she knows all about it.
Who? Okay. Hey.
Hi, baby.
No.
Oh my God, so cute. So cute. How you doing, buddy? How you
I'm
doing,
gonna
buddy?
take care of her so that she doesn't have an accident.
I love that you can stand up without having the front legs.
And we give them little food bags.
Oh my goodness. Hey Noelle, how you doing? Come here, man. Come here. Get up. You can jump so good. So cute. But I have to let you guys know, Noelle's not up for adoption. Do not ask. Just kidding. Yes, guys, please keep sharing. Thank you, Erica, for saying that. Gina is from Saving Sage Animal Rescue. I'm not sure if you know her, but her and Kathy are over there in South Florida. But let's continue our lesson with Sherry Wells from LoveyLoaves Rescue, guys. If you guys can go on Facebook and like them and also follow them on Instagram, LoveyLoaves, guys. Let's do it. Who's next?
All right, so this is Savannah.
I think
Savannah likes to hug when she gets expressed.
I think she actually expressed.
So, this little girl, yep.
She went. She's good.
Well, her thing is, she's in heat.
Yeah.
So things are a little different for her.
Mary Jo Sanson
sit,
says,
sit.
amazing lady.
It's okay.
Oh, Mary Jo, you're the aunt of Katie. Katie's Sanson is this 21-year-old girl that has fostered 28 dogs in the last 10 months. She's a beast.
All right, so watch with her. I want you to see physically what happens with her. Nope, come back here and hug me. Thank you. All right, so I have a hold of her bladder right here, okay? But if you watch her tail, okay, and see she goes up, and she can even posture. No. There you go. Good girl.
Oh, goodness.
That's my good girl. All right.
Stephanie, take notes. I want to be expressed.
I don't know how fun it would be to be expressed.
Did
Not so sure about that.
Stephanie's like, not happening, buddy.
Okay.
You have feelings.
So this is the size, the medium panties.
Okay.
Okay, bigger panties. Because she's a bigger baby.
Hi, baby. How are you?
She's like, why are you watching me? Come here and hug me. Come here.
This is supposed to be privacy.
Yeah, she's like, yeah. It's okay.
That's so funny. So cute.
Her
So
tail's stuck.
one of the problems with her and with rescue other rescuers will understand. So she has bonded very closely to me,
Yeah.
and she has a lot of separation anxiety from me,
From you. Yeah.
which can happen.
Yep.
Okay, because of the type of care that she gets.
Yep. A lot of close.
So
a lot of hands-on care.
Right. So I mean, it's just like a baby,
Yep.
Moms, if you're home, if the mom is home and the mom is doing 90% of the care, then a lot of times that's their preference.
Yep.
So, all right.
Also, guys, if you're watching this, if you miss any part of this, we'll have it up on my Jordan's Way page as well as my Jordan's Way Charities YouTube. Please subscribe to that.
Sassy, come here.
We got more dogs coming. More dogs coming.
More dogs.
Oh my God. But yeah, guys, I'm at LoveyLoaves in Orlando. What?
Noelle.
You gotta check them out, guys, on Facebook and Instagram, please. Oh, who's that? Wait, don't take that off yet.
Okay.
We gotta teach and preach.
Yes. Okay, so this is Sassy.
Okay.
Now, Sassy has a different type of cart.
Okay.
Noelle. She has a different kind of cart because of her anatomy.
Okay.
Okay. I don't have the picture. Could you run upstairs at the top of the stairs and grab that picture of Sassy?
Yeah.
So we have a picture of Sassy before she had her double rear leg amputation.
Okay.
And so when we first got her, this little girl is the girl that taught me how to express, right? Yeah.
Now, is this little girl up for adoption?
No.
No.
This little girl has been with me a long time, right? And so we're just gonna stay.
Nice.
Yeah. So this is why we need property, y'all, because I need to be able to take care of these dogs.
Yep.
Okay,
Oh
so
my
here
goodness.
is Sassy's legs.
Yeah.
And you can see they are all pretzeled in.
Yep.
This is actually the paw down here.
Yeah.
Okay. And so if you could imagine, now there is a video on our YouTube.
Okay.
Of her and her journey. But you can see how she walked. Well, she didn't walk, she boinged. She hopped.
Yeah.
And so her hops were hitting the tile. Boom, 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 boom.
Yeah.
And so we tried for 6 months.
Yep.
I mean, we did everything. We did braces, we did stitches, we did everything. And so then we started doing some more research into her anatomy.
Yep.
And found that her anatomy is really kind of all messed up on the back end. So we just decided that it would be better to remove them. and it has been so much easier.
Yeah, I bet. Oh my God,
And
I
she's
bet.
so much happier. So her cart is different because, as you can see, how from this cart,
Yep.
okay, if this is the cart,
Yep.
and Eddie's does have, they didn't back when we did this, but they do now have a cart for amputees.
Yeah.
But she does not have the right anatomy because her back, and when I take her out, you'll be able to see closer. This cart helps keep their back straight.
Yep.
Right? And help keep them comfortable. Her back is not straight.
Yep.
Her back is at a 90-degree angle.
Yep. One of the things I do want to shout out, Jessica Jade's on here from Best Friends. Thank you, Jessica, for joining here from Best Friends. She's I met her yesterday because she's doing a 1-year program for Santa Rosa Animal Services, taking them from high kill to no kill, which thank you, Jessica Jade, for coming on here. I am with the cart lady, Sherry Wells from LoveyLoaves Rescue in Orlando, and she's teaching us not only how to express a dog, but how to take them out of their carts and put them back in. So we're going to learn from this dog here how to take them out of the cart real quick and express.
So her cart is a little different. So she just has basically a sling. And she just has this strap that straps her in. And then we just unhook her here, and the cart comes right off.
Wow.
Okay? And so the cart stays there. I'm going to leave her harness on for her because we're going to put her back in it. But but at night, this just literally slips over her head.
Yeah.
So anytime I take her completely out and give her a break in her pack and play, we would just take this off.
I'm going to walk over here. I'm going to steal one of your chargers real quick. How about, I'm not going to steal. I'm going to borrow it. All right. Can I take this one? Okay.
Yeah. Whatever you.
What? Perfect. Okay. Guys, again, we are expressing dogs here. What a different challenge I get challenged with this time.
Good job.
Guys, while we're waiting, please like them on Facebook. What is your YouTube?
What's our YouTube?
I think it's the same.
Hey, Charlotte, can you help me for a second, sweetie?
Is it just LoveyLoaves?
Can you?
I think it's just, if you just search LoveyLoaves, it'll come right up.
Okay. Charlotte, can you help me put this in there?
Oh, yeah.
I appreciate that. I'm going to hold the phone because it'll just try to put that in. I got it. I got the phone.
Can you get it in there?
Oh, my gosh.
We're trying to charge my phone, guys. Hold on 1 second.
Oh, my gosh.
Can you get it?
Can you get it?
You might need to scoot
Here,
to the
scoot
side.
over this way.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
All right, push in.
Oh, my gosh. I'm not
The
even
younger
ready.
generation is supposed to be smarter than us.
Yeah. I think it's your case. Wait.
Oh, is my case in front of it?
Wait. I can't see it.
Ollie
There you go.
down.
There we go. Okay, guys, we're back. We are expressing, which dog is this?
This is Sassy.
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 Oh,
Does she
very-
look like Sassy?
She does.
Does it look like Sassy? See? Sassy.
Oh my God, look at that. Perfect.
Okay. Anyway, Sassy. Now, Sassy is a little bit harder to express.
Okay.
See her body?
Yep.
See how the angle is?
Oh wow. Now what? Now her
So-
spine is she born like that?
Yes, this is how she was born.
Okay.
And then if you can imagine, she had these legs attached here. Here's where her legs were, right here.
Okay.
If you follow my...
Yep, I got you.
Okay, and so they were shoved under her, like this.
Oh my
Like a
God.
pretzel, like this.
Oh.
Okay? So, I know, I got you. I
Now,
know.
Sherry, did you say was she born that way?
She was born that way. Mm-hmm. You're all right.
No.
And so she came to us, she was about 5 years old. She came from Seminole County Animal Services.
Oh, I know Diane from there.
And so so they called me and we went and got her. And, but yeah, you can see how her body is.
Yeah.
So she's a little bit harder to express because her bladder like gets up under here. Okay. So she would not be a good first try for you. But
Oh wow.
Ollie.
She squirts. She's a squirter.
So I think I got. So sometimes it's kind of like
my
milking
goodness.
a cow.
It is.
Okay, because the bladder moves,
Yeah.
right? It's like that, and so we just then wipe her off, check for any poo, which she doesn't have.
Guys,
And-
remember, Sherry only takes special needs dog at LoveyLoaves. I mean, it is incredible what she does multiple times a day. That she has to do this with these
I'm
dogs.
gonna try to put her in there. I don't know if she'll stay. All right, you want a break? So then she gets to go in her little condo,
Very cute.
and she may bark at us, and that's okay.
And that's
All right,
our
I'm gonna
fiesta
clean up a
again.
little bit.
Okay, take your time. Take your time.
And so the good thing about this is, because that's everybody. The good thing about this, I'm just gonna go right around you
Yep,
here,
yep, yep.
is that then you can just throw everything in the toilet. Okay.
And flush.
And flush. And flush. Don't forget that part.
And
So, all right. So, this is a super duper cat.
Are you really putting somebody heavy?
Huh?
Are you bringing that pad out for some reason? Is there some dog I'm gonna express that's like really like expressive?
All right.
yeah,
All right.
Serena's really
So, here's the question: is is Ward gonna come hold that for you? All right.
Ward.
Ward.
Poppy.
If you guys don't know, Ward Wells is her husband of 22 years.
Yo, yo.
Congratulations. You're gonna come right. I need you to hold it right here,
Alright.
and don't put the camera. Don't put me on the camera. I'm just kidding.
You don't have any
A lot
choice.
of responsibility.
Okay,
Okay.
Kizzy.
Okay. What time is it? How
I
are we
don't know.
doing? What time is it?
Oh, I can't see on that part of it.
Do you know,
I don't
honey?
know.
It doesn't. I guess it doesn't matter. Okay. The only reason I ask is because the later it gets, the fuller he is, and the easier. Listen. No. The easier it is. Okay, to express that. So if you. Thank you.
41.
All right. Well, we've gone over a little bit. That's okay. All right. So I'm gonna let you take him out of his cart. Okay. I will tell you how to do it. This is Gizzy. Okay.
We're gonna do this together, right? This is serious. This is real.
He's like, I am a good
We're
teacher.
about to get real personal up in here, me and him.
He's like, no, man to man, we can do this, right? Okay, so first thing you do is undo the chest strap right here.
Just a buckle.
There you go. Okay, pull the pins.
A little tricky.
And pull them completely out. All right, I'll take those. Okay, all right, flip this over. Nope.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
It's okay. Flip that.
Oh.
All right. Now, before we can take him out, his feet are right here in these stirrups. That's what keeps his feet up
Okay.
and keeps his feet safe.
Yep.
So I'm going to have you lift him up, and I'll pull the
Lift
cart
that
out.
one back.
Yep, just a little bit. That's perfect. All right, and then sit him down. Look.
This is
Now,
the
how
first.
hard was that?
This is the first boy though. It's different.
I know, but I got this. Okay.
Guys, I'm at LoveyLoaves. This is my challenge from LoveyLoaves, the special needs rescue out here in Orlando, guys. So I'm gonna challenge you to like them on Facebook and follow them on Instagram and
Right.
erase this from your memory.
Is Joni on there?
Joni, I don't know.
Joni, honey, he's going to be a good teacher. Okay, so with him, what I do is I do the poop first. Okay.
Is there a different department?
Different department. Here. All right, now you see he's really thin, right?
Wait. How do you know?
This is just how I do it with him.
She's like,
Sorry. Okay, so, all right, so, let me see. All right, so, 10 and 2, push right here, okay? Put your hand over my hand.
Pinch his butt.
Yeah, and just pinch his butt. You're not going to hurt him, all right? Now, not on the bone, but can you feel that? Do you feel a bulge right there? You feel it?
Is it?
Feel it?
Is that okay?
Okay, his tail's up.
Okay.
Ward's trying. Anyway, all right.
Ready?
Yeah, do it.
And
Yeah, you got
Pinch
it.
his poop.
All right, and then
he
just
pooping?
and then let it go. Let up. Let up. Yeah, look. You did it!
The worst gift I was ever given, Joey. The worst gift ever. We cannot be more bonded, me and this dog now.
All right. Now, how hard was that?
It's not hard. It's personal.
It
It's
is.
personal.
Okay, so now you know why. I'm sorry.
Oh, you're fine.
Now you know why. No, my ponytail's in the way. So he keeps telling me. So now you know why your bond with this dog
Yeah.
is going to be different.
True. I understand that.
Okay? Because he's trusting you to do it.
Very
All
true,
right.
Very true.
All right.
I might. Yeah. Okay.
You might what?
I feel like when I go to my bathroom myself, and my hips a little bit. Like when I'm out of the bathroom, I feel like that's like, how did that work?
Now again, okay? And now you can feel, if you feel there, now there's nothing there, right?
Oh wow, so that's how you even know. Like, oh my god. Oh my
So
goodness.
you can feel, because you can feel it right there,
Mhm.
right? And so then you know, you're like, come on, I know you gotta go, right? It is not rocket science.
It's still a testament to what you're doing here.
It is. Okay, so now this little boy, he tends to leak quite a bit, sometimes. Okay, so that's why he's got the belly band on, and that's why we've got these pads that we put in the belly band. Okay, so we're just going to take the belly band off. Okay, ooh, okay, and he's really full.
That's
okay?
good.
That's really good for you. Okay.
Oh, thank you.
All right. All right. Here's what you're gonna. Okay, I want you to watch what I'm doing. Okay, and maybe, honey. Okay, and you might want to come over on my side. Okay, so that you have the. Okay, so this right here, this ladder right there. Right. So now I want you. I'm gonna go there, and I want you to feel right there. And if you push the slightest, you're gonna push in. You're gonna push like this. 2 fingers together in. Okay, right here, and he's gonna pee. Okay.
So right there.
Squeeze the water out of the balloon.
Ward, quiet. Do it now.
Yeah.
Milk the cow.
Concentrate.
Okay.
Milk the cow.
All right.
Milk the cow.
Okay, now it's moved.
Oh, there he has some cake.
Alright.
Hold on, hold on. Oh man. Oh boy. Sorry. Noel?
I'll get her. I'll do it.
I gotta feel it.
Noel,
It's amazing you know where it is.
It's right there. Right.
Okay.
Right there.
Right there.
Right there.
That's pretty.
Now push it forward, this in the back. He doesn't have much in here.
No?
Hold on.
good for you.
Here, I'm trying to push it forward so that you can get it, but
Push it forward.
it's not.
Not
He
much
doesn't
food
have
is
anything.
bad for you.
There's nothing in there. Oh, there it is. Right there. Right there.
Is it going?
There he goes!
Now I'll get my
Yeah.
memory wiper.
All right. All right. So he didn't have a lot because you see he's gone in here.
Yep.
All right. Yes.
Got an accident, big pea puddle.
Oh boy. All right. I'll get it. I'll get it. Could you do me a favor
Yeah.
and go lay this over it
Oh, yeah.
with the bad part down?
Yeah.
Thank you.
I got
All right. So what I do with him,
it.
because these, I'm gonna flip him over so you can see something.
Mimi, when I was shaking,
Oh, honey. Okay. It's okay.
it's in my mouth.
Okay. Go to the. It's okay. Honey, go to the sink and spit it out, and then lay that over the spot. Okay. All right. So I just want you to see. So with the belly bands, you have to be really careful. Okay, because you don't want any irritation here on his legs.
Yeah, of course.
Okay. So I got you. So what we do, of course, is we spray because we don't. This is manly spray too, by the way.
Yeah,
Did you
right.
smell it?
That's right.
Yeah. So it's manly smell. It's awesome.
Looks
It's awesome, man.
Mm-hmm.
It's called. It's called. Well, I don't have my glasses on. What's it called? It's called Dog of the Woods.
There you go.
All right. So now he is.
I'm gonna
all-
hug Stephanie later. She's gonna be like, "What is that, honey? Dog in the woods? Dog in the woods? You know what this is?"
Yeah. Right. So he's really happy right now. You okay? You okay? Oh.
Yeah, they all must be so bonded too.
So so what we'll do is we're gonna flip him back over so he can stand up. And we're gonna, that's really soaked. So we're gonna get a new belly band. And we're gonna get a pad. And it never takes me this long, y'all, okay? This is because I'm teaching you.
There you go.
All right, and I cut it in half. That's why I have scissors here.
Look at you, crafty girl.
Yeah, right. All right, and then this just goes inside.
Wow.
All right, now, this is what he wears in the daytime, okay? So when he's outside, of course, we take it off so that we usually take it off so he can air out,
Yeah.
okay? But at night, he gets his Farmer Joe's. So
Oh, look at this. Look
so
at
at
this.
night, Okay, and I can show you how this goes on, but this is called a pea keeper. And we do the same thing. We cut the pad and the pad goes here. But he gets these little Farmer Joes on and they go like this. And you would have a pad in here and it goes up this way and it goes around here and it's looser, you see, so the air can get to it. And so he doesn't get, because otherwise you get really irritated here if you're not careful. And then this just hooks onto here. And we call them his little Farmer Joes. They're like bibs.
So, what is it? What was it? What is it meant for?
It keeps his pad in it,
okay.
and it gives us some air here around his legs, so it's not so tight. Because if you think about a baby with a diaper and how, you know, it can like cut into their legs.
Yeah.
Okay, if it's too tight, you end up with the same thing here. Okay, so you have to be really careful.
So that's something he goes to sleep with?
Yeah, so at nighttime we get our Farmer Joes on before we have our TV time.
They all do it? TV time?
No,
Look at
just
that.
him. Just
Look
him.
at you. TV
It's
time.
TV time.
What do they watch?
They watch whatever we're watching.
Everyone Loves Raymond? What do we got?
Dead to me.
Dead
on
to me.
Dead to me
Hello.
on Netflix.
Yeah.
What is that?
Oh, you haven't watched
You're
it?
not watching like Tiger King or something?
Oh, well, we watched that, but we're not even going to have that conversation.
We're having that conversation.
No,
No, we're not.
we're not having that conversation.
I've never seen it myself.
Yeah, don't.
We have a cute video.
All right. He's all done.
That is really cool though.
All right.
So what, are you saying anything bad about Everyone Loves Raymond?
No.
Okay, good. It's my favorite show. It's my
But
favorite
it's
show.
but it's not as good as Friends.
We're not gonna have that discussion.
Okay.
We are having that discussion.
Let's say, oh yes, we are.
All right. So usually after our 2 o'clock express, usually we go into carts. Usually we've been resting,
Yeah,
and we would go in carts and, you know, have our afternoon. And now I've got this stuff all over the floor.
Sorry.
No, you're fine. So,
There's fulfill.
and then we just get rid of this, and then we sanitize.
I can put that in the garbage outside.
You want to take it out for me, honey?
Yeah.
All right, here.
So there's just a garbage can.
Guys, that was interesting, but awesome and very educational. We're at LoveyLoaves in Orlando. Sherry Wells, you are amazing at what you're doing. I'm glad it's not me. In some ways, all your dogs are awesome.
All right, now listen, okay? Again, it's not for everybody, but was it hard?
No, not at all.
Okay, so it's not hard. Come here, Savannah.
Okay.
And that process from start to finish, if she was just doing it normal, would be 10 minutes. Yeah. Yeah.
So what happens like if you go out of town? Do you have to do all of it? Or?
Yeah, I can do it. Yeah, I do it. Yeah.
That's some support right there.
He's the best, let me tell you.
I'm the best at squeezing bladders.
So when you started,
Hey,
when
we
you,
used to bond in the morning, standing outside, expressing dogs. We'd be like, yep, the morning poop.
that's love
It
right
was
there,
outside,
guys.
right?
That's love right there.
Right? Okay. So, okay.
Picking up poop in the morning.
Right.
So let me ask a question because I know it's about a prior dog. So when you wanted to start this, what was Ward's expression? Like, was he asking why do special needs? Do you want to go after other dogs? Like, why is it just going to be special needs? How supportive was Ward? Put him under the gun here.
Well, I can't do this without him.
Right. But no, like this is different. This is not just a rescue. You're not just taking a golden retriever. Like every dog has to have. I mean, every time you take a new special needs dog, it's going to take more time, more commitment, more everything. Like, and you all seem to be practicing this.
Yes, you have to, because you can't. One person can't do it all.
Right.
You know, and that's where it comes into, you know, if we had space where volunteers could come in, you know, they could come in and they could help, and it would be a little more educational because then they would also see what it takes and. You know, whether it's walking them, you know, once they're in their carts, whether it's expressing bladders or whether it's cleaning, whatever, you know.
I feel like what you guys have compared to another rescue is like each dog has probably like a couple hours of care versus like a regular rescue, instead of taking them out, you feed them, you guys have, like, everything's up to another level. Like, so it takes, like, twice as much from both of you to do this. So it's like...
The thing is, though, like, it really doesn't take that long. Like, okay, this process here, okay, this is like 15 minutes.
3 times a day.
Right.
6
This
times.
is like no big deal. Like, I literally get up and we bring the dogs down and I'm right here. It takes me longer to feed them and give them meds than to do this. This is like, just do it.
I feel like we can talk about that if it was somebody who adopts one dog. But you have to talk about 6 dogs 3 times a day. Plus, you guys got to put them all in their parks all day long, or not all day long, but throughout the day, put them outside. This is just a different, more of a, it's even more of a selfless, you guys have to take these as special cases. Like, I mean, that's like special in itself. Like, there's other rescues that take the bullies, the bully breeds, stuff like that, or the aggressive types.
Right.
You are just going after special needs. So it's like...
Well, and the other aspect of it, too, is the medical, in terms of, what we're doing, the amount that we are spending on these dogs, and, what it takes to get them to an adoptable status.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Okay? And that, again, that also sets us apart from, from other rescues.
What is one of probably your most, what's your best success story here to find the dog from start to finish? Or start to adopt it?
Okay, so best success story in terms of...
I'm sure you have some cases that come in here that are tough.
Okay,
And
so...
you have to bring them in. And just talk about the expense of like that one dog going from that where it was to where it is now.
Okay, so we had a dog that came in, Daisy May, and she's sort of my miracle story.
Yeah.
And it's one that you would never expect.
Right.
And you might relate to this a little bit. So with your daughter. So Daisy came in. She's 6 pounds. Dachshund mix. She was paralyzed. The shelter that she came from spayed her, which is kind of a big no-no.
Right.
Okay, because you just saw what I had to do to take care of her.
Yeah.
Right? And where would we be? Where are we pressing?
Yeah.
Okay, for a spay, you're pressing in the, okay.
Mm-hmm.
So her case was complicated, but we got through it and it was fine. And she literally lived in a baby sling on me for a couple of weeks.
Wow.
Okay. And then of course she was just one of the pack.
Yep.
And we had her for almost exactly 2 years.
Wow.
Okay. And then we had this adopter that called, and I went and I did this home visit, and I took her to the home visit, which I usually don't do, but I did. And the, I don't know if Kayla's on here, but I'm going to tell your story, Kayla. So Kayla has a set of twins,
Right.
and she has a little boy that is very, very special.
Right.
Okay, and he's challenged. He's had some physical challenges.
Right.
And I don't know his entire medical history, but they adopted Daisy. It was the perfect home. Kayla actually does special needs duck rescue. Okay.
Wow.
So she she doesn't have a rescue. She's just a person doing it. She loves ducks. Yep. And so some of the things that she needed to do for Daisy were no big deal because she does it for ducks. So. Yeah. So we placed Daisy in this home, and the transformation with her son has been life-changing for him, for Kayla, and for us, because it teaches you that it's not that, again, you have a different relationship with these dogs.
Yep. When
her son, who is 7 years old, says, she understands me, and nobody else has ever understood me. Okay, so there's the success right there.
That's probably the best one we ever had.
Okay, so now, was Daisy rehabilitated? No.
Right.
There was no chance of rehabilitating her when we got her, so we didn't spend any money doing it. We knew. Sorry, guys. come here.
Too wild.
Yeah. You be nice. It's okay. I know you were playing. But it, you know, it changes things.
Yeah.
And so it again teaches you that these dogs are a little bit different.
Yep.
In that, you know, they have a bond with us like no other dog could have.
Yeah, I wanted that too when they get adopted. I mean, like, you have so much hands-on, like, way more so than any other rescue or shelter does, like, in terms of just the expression, the expressive part.
Well, and if you think about that, okay, so think about me as the head of the rescue trying to find fosters for the dogs because you can't place them with just any foster. Okay, so I know you had someone that was asking, oh, can they take this blind dog that I just saw at the shelter? Okay, well, right now I don't have a blind dog foster, but I might have a Bladder Express foster.
Yeah.
So our intakes run a little bit differently because because the foster home has to be the right foster home.
Yep.
Now, you know, do they have to have experience? No, not necessarily. I can teach them, but they have to be willing.
No.
Okay, and they have to be devoted. And I will tell you, I have the best handful of fosters that, you know, that you'd ever have. But I only have, but I only have a handful. So so that's where we're in the situation where we have to have the space because we could save so many more lives.
Yep. I agree.
And so much quicker.
Yep.
And it would be so much easier in terms of numbers. And yeah. Just support her back when you do. There you go. Dear. So I really like my chest rubbed.
Make your chest rubbed? I got you.
All right, baby girl. Good girl. I'm so proud of you. I'm so proud of you. A man has you. Yes, it's a good girl. That's good. Oh, she was leaning in for a hug. Good girl.
She's like, you smell like biscuits.
Yeah.
I don't know what that is, but I like it. It's like that dog spray over there that I put on. So she likes dog in the woods.
Yeah.
Dog in the woods. But no, this is amazing. It's amazing what you're doing here, Sherry. Like, it really is. I think it's different. It's definitely different.
Oh, it's different.
I think it calls for a lot more community help too. I think a lot of people have to realize what you do on a daily basis. And I always tell people, like, I know nobody wants to hear, like, go live, guys. Like, talk about what you guys do because it's a lot. I mean, you got carts hanging from your fences over here. You have like, you're expressing the dogs. I mean, it's like 3 times a day, 6 dogs. I mean, it's a lot different than the care that I walk into on a normal basis. Like, we don't see this. I don't see this very often. So it's exciting to come here and spend a lot of time with you and your beautiful family and just to see all this stuff. So it's it is truly something like I've never seen this. Like, I've never seen the carts. I've seen the carts on TV or on computer, but like, it's the first time I've ever seen carts in person. So it's actually really unique to see how they're put on, they're taken off, how, you know, like if somebody's watching this that wants to adopt, maybe either they have more of a want to do it, or maybe they're backed up to like, okay, this is a lot. Like it is. It's a lot, but it's not like you said, it's not time consuming. It's different.
It is, and it's something. It's also sort of a lifestyle in terms of, you know, it's not as easy to, you know, go on vacation. It's not as easier. It's not as easy to have, you know, pet sitter come in.
Yep.
You know, I mean, I try to help guide the fosters.
Mm-hmm. You were telling me that that Charlotte she demands once a year Disney cruises.
Mm-hmm.
No.
So what do you? No, that's not true. So what do you guys do? Like, if you guys go away, what do you do?
Well, I have a couple very, very awesome fosters.
Yes.
Joni's watching. Be careful what you say.
Be nice.
So, where's Gizzy? Oh, I'll hold him so she can see him.
Oh, I can get it.
Okay. I can
actually hold that word now if you want to see contracts real quick. But I appreciate it. Thank you so much.
No problem.
What's up, babe? What's up, babe? Joni says she misses her Savannah girl.
So Joni is one of my true fosters, and so she's fostered a lot for me over the years. This is her boy right here. She's missing her boy. So we didn't, so she usually takes a couple of dogs for me in addition to my fosters.
Okay.
That helps reduce the amount of dogs that we have in the house. And then I'm lucky because my mom comes and will
nice.
take care of them. So
Amy Rain says, this lady is the Mother Teresa for dogs. I want to be like her when I grow up. That's awesome.
Don't give me any credit, guys.
Guys, just make sure that to help her, you guys like her on Facebook, follow her on Instagram at LoveyLoaves. Also, guys, please go to their website and donate if you can, guys, or check out their Amazon wish list. Oh, yeah, that's not going to happen. Erica says, Melissa Bertoli, who has a dog that's like probably 150 pounds, Pitch. She's like, now that he's learning, Chris can express potato and glands for, oh, yeah, that's not going to happen. I thought that's what was going to happen. Like, you were expressing all these dogs, and I'm like, is there a dog that I don't know about coming out of the closet that, like, you guys are going to be like, here you go, Chris, express this one. But
now, I will say,
Yep.
one of the challenges that we have, the other challenge, one of the challenges that we have is that you'll notice all of our dogs are small, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, and that is not by choice,
Yeah.
but because it has to be that way.
Yep.
We can't get, like, I can't even get fosters for a little 6-pound dog.
Yep.
Okay, let alone 75-pound dog in a cart. So it's so hard when I get those calls and those requests for large dogs because I want to help, but I can't. And so I think that's one of the big things with rescue is you have to know your limit.
Yep.
You have to know, and I know we're partners with Best Friends, and I love Best Friends. They're awesome, and they're doing some amazing work. And I attended one of their conferences, and of course their big thing is, let's save them all.
Yep.
Okay, and the thing is I can't save them all.
Nope.
But together, we can save them all. So you have to, we have to come together and we have to work together. And I know rescues don't like to do that a lot of times.
I'm working on it.
But that's what's going to have to happen.
Yep.
In order for it to.
Joni Queen says, I love pet sitting for you guys. Hey. Hi.
Savannah says hi. She misses
Oh,
her
I'm
and
sorry.
Joni.
Hey. Say hi.
Say hi to Joni.
Say hi. What's up, babe? What's up?
Thank you, honey.
Okay, so I will wrap it up. But guys, I have had a learning experience here. I can't believe I milked a cow. But again, what's the dog's name here?
Sassy.
Sassy. Okay, Sassy.
Oh, we need to go somewhere. We need
the
to turn
lighting,
around.
the lighting.
It's because we got all that there.
Yes,
That's good.
Yes. Okay, so Sherry, are you ready?
I'm ready.
You know how I end my videos, don't you?
No, I don't know. What do I have to do?
You know how I end my videos?
No.
Words like I'm saying right over here. I'm saying
No.
Right over here. Okay. All right, we're gonna end this. Everyone's gonna stand there. Ward, come over here. Marcia says thank you. Okay. So, guys, again, I'm at the house over here. This is LoveyLoaves Rescue Location with Sherry Ward and their beautiful family, the beautiful daughter, Charlotte. Today, we got to see the inside of this beautiful rescue, guys, and I can't tell you enough. Very clean, very organized. I saw every part of this place from the front to the back. Savannah. But before I have a little fun with them at the end of this video, we are going to like them on Facebook. We are going to follow them on Instagram, and we're going to share this video as much as possible. But before that, I'm going to make Ward, Charlotte, and Sherry floss.
Oh boy.
Ward goes. Okay, we're going to get our best attempts.
Oh, boy.
Guys.
All right,
Never flossed. Okay.
Yeah, there you go.
I've never flossed before.
Guys, if they're willing to do this on camera, you'd be willing to like them on Facebook and follow them on Instagram.
All right.
This is LoveyLoaves Rescue in Orlando. Ready? Wait, not yet.
I don't know
how to do it.
Wait, don't start. You're cheating. Sherry, end it with a good note about LoveyLoaves. Anything you want. Say anything you want about LoveyLoaves. Anything. It could be.
Just follow us, support us. If you can't donate, volunteer. If you can't volunteer, foster, do whatever you can. Just come together as a community.
Okay, now get your popcorn ready, guys. LoveyLoaves in Orlando. Floss!
I don't know how to do it either. I don't know. We don't know. You got the wrong people.
Guys, again, this is Warren and Sherry Wells, LoveyLoaves Rescue. I am Kris Rotonda with Joins by Charity. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. This video will be on there tonight. Later, guys.